You are not alone. Trinity AI. Trinity AI Legal. Trinity AI Helix. Trinity AI Support. Trinity AI Design. Courtesy of White Rabbit Studios.
I'm Adam Wright. Here is my free universal credit claim checker, because like me, you could be owed an apology and possibly £1,000 compensation as they have not made reasonable adjustments. So please use this to check, and good luck.
Output 1. The problem. The problem. Duty versus reality. DWP's legal duty. Under the Equality Act 2010, DWP must make reasonable adjustments for claimants with disabilities, including mental health conditions. The reality. The Universal Credit Journal is the main communication tool. The barrier. It's unstructured text. Requests get lost. Patterns are missed. Adjustments aren't tracked effectively. The system struggles to remember your needs. The impact. Claimants face repeated issues, stress, financial hardship, and potential discrimination. Accountability is difficult. The solution. Turning evidence into insight. New tools. Recent AI, like Gemini, ChatGPT, can now analyze the entire text of your UC journal. Your evidence. The journal, once a barrier, becomes your key evidence. Empowerment. You can now easily review your full interaction history, identify patterns of requests and responses, or lack thereof, check if adjustments were potentially missed, gather evidence to support complaints or discussions. Accessible. Use free AI tools on your smartphone. It's safe and easy with our guides. Take control, understand your data, know your rights.
The Equality Act 2010, a framework for fairness. The Equality Act 2010 unified over 116 prior statutes into a single anti-discrimination framework, establishing legal protections across 9 protected characteristics to promote fairness in services, employment, education, and housing. 1.2 Focus: Disability, DWP, and Universal Credit. This report zeroes in on the disability characteristic and examines how the Department for Work and Pensions, DWP as a public authority, must uphold its legal obligations within the Universal Credit UC system, the UK's main benefit for working age claimants. Show 1.3 The significance of reasonable adjustments. Central to the Act is the duty to make reasonable adjustments to remove disadvantages faced by disabled individuals. Despite this, many UC claimants report barriers in obtaining necessary accommodations, prompting an ongoing EHRC investigation into DWP practices. 1.4 The Universal Credit Journal as a key data source. The UC online journal serves as the principal communication channel between claimants and the DWP. Despite design criticisms, its time-stamped entries offer vital contemporaneous evidence of whether reasonable adjustments have been requested and provided. 1.5 Report Objectives and Structure. The report aims to 1. Define disability under the Act, 2. Present prevalence data, 3. Explain the reasonable adjustments duty, 4. Clarify DWP obligations, and 5. Assess the UC Journal's evidentiary role, following 6 main sections culminating in a conclusion.
Part 2.
The Equality Act 2010 and Disability. Hammer 2.1 Purpose of the Act. The Act consolidates prior discrimination laws to strengthen equality protections, prohibiting discrimination, harassment, and victimization based on protected characteristics across key societal domains. 2.2 Defining disability. Section 6. A person is disabled if they have a physical or mental impairment with a substantial and long-term adverse effect on normal day-to-day activities, shifting focus from diagnosis to functional impact. 2.3 Explaining substantial effect. Substantial means more than minor or trivial, measured by how the impairment alters activity performance compared to non-disabled persons, and can include pain, fatigue, concentration difficulties, or avoidance strategies. Hash 2.4 explaining long-term effect. An effect is long-term if it lasts or is likely to last at least 12 months, including cyclical conditions, ensuring adjustments may be needed even when symptoms temporarily abate. 2.5 conditions covered. The effects-based definition encompasses mental health conditions, neurodevelopmental disorders, e.g. ADHD, ASD, sensory impairments, learning disabilities, eating disorders, and automatically ends cancer, HIV, and multiple sclerosis. 2.6 Past disabilities. Protection extends to past disabilities. Individuals who had a qualifying disability remain protected for discrimination related to that prior impairment. NUF 3 Prevalence of relevant conditions in the UK working age population. 3.1 Overview of mental health prevalence. Around 1 in 4 people experience a mental health problem annually, with a noted increase to 13 to 15% reporting long-term mental or behavioural conditions by 2023-24, especially among younger adults. 3.2 Specific condition prevalence, post-2020 data. Post-2020, anxiety and mixed anxiety depression rates surged. ADHD and autism diagnoses in GP records roughly doubled. Eating disorder rates rose sharply among 17 to 25-year-olds, and PTSD and depression levels remained significant. 3.3 Prevalence among benefit claimants. DWP assessments show at least 68% of UC claimants have mental or behavioural disorders noted, 88% among those with LCWRA, and 86% of incapacity disability claimants report a mental health condition. 3.4 Rising claims and contributing factors. Health-related benefit claims rose from 2.8 million 2019 to 4 million 2024, driven by worsening population health, long COVID impacts, NHS delays, economic pressures, and greater condition awareness. HAMSRA 4, Reasonable Adjustments Explained. 4.1, Defining Reasonable Adjustments, Section 20. Section 20 imposes a positive duty to remove barriers, placing disabled persons at substantial disadvantage, requiring more favourable treatment to achieve parity. 4.2, the 3 requirements of the duty, Section 20. 1. Provision, criterion or practice, PCP, modify policies or practices, e.g. flexible appointment times. 2. Physical feature, alter environments, e.g. ramps, quiet rooms. 3. Auxiliary aid or service, provide support, e.g. alternative formats, BSL interpreters. 4.3 What is reasonable? Reasonableness considers effectiveness, practicability, cost, resources, and health and safety, balancing claimant need against organisational capacity. Minor cost adjustments are often justified. 4.4 Requesting adjustments. Claimants should clearly state their condition, the disadvantage, and specific adjustment requested, ideally in writing, e.g. via the UC Journal, to create an evidentiary trail. Now 5, the DWP's legal obligation. 5.1, DWP is a public body, providing a service, administering UC and related assessments. The DWP is bound by the Equality Act, a duty acknowledged in its internal guidance. 5.2, the anticipatory duty. The DWP must proactively identify and address barriers for a range of impairments, embedding adjustments into systems rather than awaiting individual requests. 5.3, unlawful discrimination. Failure to make a required adjustment is unlawful discrimination, providing a legal basis for complaints and tribunal action. 5.4 Public Sector Equality Duty, PSED. Under Section 149, the DWP must have due regard to eliminating discrimination, advancing equality, and fostering good relations, with reasonable adjustments central to meeting this duty. NASHRA 6. The Universal Credit Journal, from Moat to Evidence. 6.1 Function and Format. The UC Journal is a chronological text-based platform for messaging, task management, and record-keeping between claimants and DWP staff. Now, 6.2, the moat, challenges of the unstructured format. Its unstructured stream hinders information retrieval, systematic monitoring, and continuity across claims, creating barriers especially for those with cognitive or sensory disabilities. 6.3, the bridge, leveraging the journal as evidence. Despite usability issues, the journal's timestamped entries provide a credible DWP-owned record of disability disclosures, adjustment requests, responses or lapses, and patterns of systemic failure. Numbers to 7. Conclusion. 7.1 Summary of legal framework and need. The Act's broad, effects-based definition of disability and high prevalence of relevant conditions among claimants underscore the scale and foreseeability of adjustment needs. 7.2 The DWP's unavoidable duty. As a public body, the DWP's anticipatory duty to embed reasonable adjustments into UC processes is both legal and operationally demanded by claimant profiles. 7.3 The UC Journal as an accountability tool. The journal's contemporaneous time-stamped entries enable claimants to document disclosure, requests, DWP actions, and systemic patterns, forming the evidentiary backbone in compliance disputes. Amashter 7.4, empowering claimants and advocates. Understanding legal rights and effectively using journal evidence allows claimants and their advisors to challenge discriminatory practices and hold the DWP accountable for its statutory obligations.
This is just a document containing instructions and text. The key part is the AI prompt template found in the main guide linked below, which you need to copy from the guide and paste into an AI chat app or website on your own phone or laptop, along with your journal text. Remember, this is not legal advice. AI can make mistakes. Always check its answers. Here's how in 4 simple steps. 1. Get your journal text. Log into your UC account online. Go to your journal. Copy the journal entries you want to check. You might need to copy page by page. Paste this text into a simple notes app on your phone or computer first. 2. Find an AI tool. Open an AI chatbot app or website that you can use, like Google Gemini, ChatGPT, Claude. Many have free versions. 3. Use the prompt, copy and paste. Go to the main guide document, link below or provide it separately. Find the section called AI Prompt Template. Copy the entire prompt text, starting, "Please act as an assistant," from the main guide. Paste this prompt into your chosen AI chatbot. Immediately after the prompt text, paste your copied journal text from step 1. Send the whole message, prompt plus your journal text, to the AI. 4. Review the AI's answer. The AI will give you a summary based on the prompt, looking for things like mentions of health, requests for changes, DWP responses, and patterns. Read it carefully. Check if it matches what's actually in your journal. Did it miss anything? This summary might help you spot important moments or recurring problems in your claim history. What this helps with: seeing your claim history more clearly, finding specific examples if you need to talk to DWP or an advisor, organizing your thoughts before seeking help. Need more detail in the prompt text? See the full guide here. Link to the main UC_journal_I_guide document would go here. Important. Use this analysis as a tool to better understand your interactions with DWP.
You don't need to spell it exactly, don't worry. So this is the output you'll get. Oh dear, look at this. There you go. Worth pursuing. Good luck. Don't give up. You're not alone. Trinity Helix.
You are not alone. Trinity AI.